And now to a story we first brought to you on Monday. Greenville police say they're finishing up their investigation at a former funeral home where the new owner found human skeletal remains. On Saturday, Greenville police responded and found 3 other sets of remains. 9 on your side's Lauren Beachy joins us tonight from our newsroom. So Lauren, what's the update?
Aaron, after the initial remains were found, Greenville police made sure that they followed up all this week to make sure that the building and surrounding areas have been cleared. Today, they completed surveying to make sure that there were no other remains on site.
So we had to coordinate some efforts with some community partners to have that done just because of the terrain and what kind of tools would assist us that the police department doesn't have on site. And we had to wait for those resources to get collaborated together so we could finish up a complete investigation.
Those resources all came together to conduct the search.
We partnered with East Carolina University Department of Anthropology, the SBI, some canine teams, as well as the medical examiner's office and our city public works department.
We came out and with some of our graduate students, and we ran our radar array over all the areas that they were interested in, looking for anomalies. And anomalies were found. We used a solid probe to try and identify what they might be. The radar doesn't tell you what's under the surface, it just tells you something is there. So we first started probing, and then we even had Greenville Utilities with excavators on site, and they actually used it for part of it.
After investigating the area,
luckily, we haven't found anything else that would indicate that anything else was left at scene. So we're just kind of wrapping all of that up. It doesn't look like there's any criminal activity that we can pursue at this time. The former owner of the property and the operator of that business is deceased. So we're just following up to make sure everything has been properly collected, recorded, and handled at that point in time.
When asked if they will be able to identify the bodies,
we're still working on that. To be honest, I'm not sure that that would be possible. We're still working with the medical examiner's office. We've reached out to the state board who license funeral homes to see about records and that kind of thing.
The remains that have been recovered, that tipped off everything to begin with, I believe our forensic anthropologists will be working on those to try and determine, who they might be.
GPD says that as of right now, there are no criminal charges. We will update you on air and online if there are any more updates. In the newsroom, Lauren Beachy, 9 on your side.